Hello everyone, this is Darryl20 and welcome to episode 19 of Darryl20's Let's Play of OceanBlock2. We're all making a centrifuge real quick. Getting dizzy. Spin to win. Oh yeah. Now we're cooking. Boy, do I have so much junk everywhere. You're gonna go there. And apparently I need just one machine assembly core block, dude. Let's get one core. Good, I have an improved core. Nice. The reason I want to make this real quick, I said we were going to go do exploration today, and we will. But before I do that, I wanted to make plastic real quick if I could, because if I make plastic, which would be cool, then I can. Ooh, what did I get here? Necklace. +6 attack damage, huh? I mean, I ain't wearing another necklace, so might as well. Oh, is that slot necklace? Does that go? That's heart amulet. Do I have a necklace already? I do. I'm wearing this one, which is water movement efficiency. I guess I like the idea of moving through water better. I real quick wanted to make the flippers upgrade, which apparently will make me swim faster. I thought that would be smart if I'm going to go, exploring the briny deep today. And to make that is real easy. I just need some black wool, which, now done. Some upgrade matrices and some plastic, which I can get from centrifuging with fluid separation, water, raw biopolymer, and plastic sheets. Raw biopolymer comes from the similar fluid separation of wheat and water. So, should be doable. All we need to do to make that happen is apparently machine fluid add-on and carbon fiber strands, which we can get from centrifuging coal dust, which we can get from a sag mill, right? Sag mill gonna get me coal dust, hopefully? No, not apparently. Coal. Yes, coal can do it. Okay, cool. So as much as the quests want me to make the crusher from Oratech, which I might do just for the sake of questing, how hard would you be to make a powered pulverizer, dude? Not bad. Not bad. Not bad. Not bad. I think that's pretty quick and easy. Just make me as many as you can, please. One. Just need some more ferrocore, huh? Okay. So I'm going to make this real quick, and then when we come back, I'll be ready to make the flippers. Is that cool? So back in a second, because I just want to make these before we go exploring, and then this will be an exploration. Cool? Hey, look how convenient this is. He doesn't even need a core. Nice. And then I assume you're just going to pulverize up the coal for me. Easy peasy. All right. And we get some stuffs. All right, so you're going to make coal dust. And you know what I'm going to do? Is I'm going to make you double duty it. Looks like we're out of the duping things. But that's okay. All right, now to make carbon fiber strands, we just need to centrifuge some of this coal dust, right? So, centrifuge coal dust, please. Nice. And then I assume we're going to use those strands to make the fluid add-on, which looks pretty easy peasy. And I assume we can just stick maybe right there. And we will definitely do a whole let's make this less terrible thing at some point. Boy, everybody's hurting for power. What are we out of? Are we out of water? I bet we're out of water. Yeah, we're out of water. One of these days I'll figure out an electric pump. I'm sure one exists. Good enough for now. Alright, so I needed 5 of these, right? Alright, that's enough. That's enough. So close. So close to being ready. I gotta say, the Oratech machines are very cool looking, at least. So I even made like a couple machine cores because I assumed that thing would need some. It did not. All right, so now machine fluid add-on, which means I can do this. And can I just like throw water in you directly, or how's that work? Not like that, apparently. Do you need some kind of like pipey doohickey thingy? I'm gonna borrow you. Well, let me get a tank. If I just stuck you there, would you fill up real quick? Apparently not. Are you still filling? Is that why? I guess so. Push up, would you? All right, and then while that's happening, I'm going to get some wheat ready because I know we're going to need at least a bit of this. I don't know how much we're going to need, but I'm going to go with 16. How's that sound? Good enough for now. Is that cool? Like, I thought that would be like a... And he's set to push, so I thought that would be cool. Pushing. Ah, there we go. Now we're cooking. Nice. Okay. That works. Sweet. All right, back when we have a few pieces of plastic, so I can make my stuffs. In theory, I think I only need 4 plastic, so I assume 4 raw biopolymer will suffice. All right, I feel like that was a worthwhile time investment, right? And what's interesting is I don't know if there's speed upgrades. Like, I don't know if they're disabled in the pack or what, but like, flippers upgrade. That's what I want. Cool. Machine efficiency good. Packed wheat can go away. Whatever this is. I never use those stack upgrades. It always just feels wrong to me. And you go on what? The boots? Okay, so boots. Install. Good to go. So that should give me swim speed. Yeah? All right. So now we've completed this quest, right? Which I believe unlocks this. Mining underwater. Ooh, mining options. Ooh. One thing I probably should have accounted for. How am I supposed to break things under this pressure? I can barely move my arms. Explore different ways to increase underwater mining speed. Craft jewelry made of lead using jewel crafting station. Craft a mining gadget instead of mining by hand. And use the break spell from Ars Nouveau. What do you think Dyer's going to pick? What do you think Dyer's going to pick? Probably that thing that he made? That looks totally craftable, right? Yeah, it does. Ooh, look, we got all the upgrades and whatnot. I feel like I should, So you're cool. I've got a little bit of Blaze Ember, so I can, like, snag you and charge that dude up. And then fuel canister him, and he should be juicing that up. And then if we... You know, it's been a really long time since I've done mining gadgets. Just putting that out there. But I could make my modification table so I can install upgrades in this thing. And we could, like, maybe real quick, look into, like, maybe a 3x3. That needs ender pearls, though. How am I for ender pearls? Could probably do fortune, though. I'm sure I could afford fortune. Fortune feels smart. Yeah. And maybe a nice range upgrade or 2 or 3. Yeah, I've got the resources for it. Who cares? Maybe even I don't know if I need a battery upgrade because I've got the charging doohickey. So I don't know if I need that. Efficiency seems like it might be smart. Might as well go for broke. I've got tons of redstone. Like, who cares, right? Magnet sounds like a really smart idea. I don't know if I need Void Junk. I might want Void Junk. I don't know. Silk Touch, not right now. And the only other thing to get would be Freezing or Light Placer, neither of which I think I want. The only thing I might want is the 3x3 upgrade. I guess let's see if 3x3 mining is necessary down there, and then we'll cross that bridge when we get to it. Is that cool? Sweet. So magnets on, upgrade, fortune, efficiency. You know I'm going to make it a cyan laser, because that's the way I want it to work. Oh yeah. Man, it's been a while since I played with a mining gadget. I'm just putting that out there. Let's go. Alright, here goes nothing. Whoosh! Alright, now. I guess we can go down. And it said we can go down as low as 160-ish. Now you do have, like... Ah, what's hitting me? An unfriendly thing is what's hitting. Okay. That was cool. That did not last very long, did it? Nope. something beat me up real good. I may need some armor on this gear. I thought, you know, maybe I wouldn't, but maybe I do. We'll see, I guess. Now, you do give me air, right? Like, that's all set, yes, I hope. Because we're going to start drowning in a second here. But maybe once my... Okay, maybe not. Maybe we're going to have to explore this a little bit. Set U is armor setup. Core components. Scuba. Enable scuba. Yeah, we want that on, friends. Depth protection. Fall protection. Step assist. Okay, yeah, we definitely want scuba on. Thank you very much. I installed this scuba upgrade. I expected it to be enabled by default. Alright, so now you're going to be cool about stuff? I assume. Yep, now we're cool about stuff. Nice. Alright, so we can go down. I don't know exactly what we're supposed to be doing down here. What's hitting me now? Ah, more of you. That's what we're doing. We're doing that. Woo! Okay, so armor's probably going to need to be a thing. Let's look at how we get armor in these guys. I feel like it's security upgrades that give me armor, but let me double check. So exploring is not going as well as I had hoped. With one or more security upgrades installed, you gain the ability to hack. No, that's not what I want. Armor upgrades? Max upgrades 4? Okay. Is it the same here? Armor upgrades, max upgrades 4? Yes. So I guess ultimately we're going to want 16 armor upgrades. How hard are those to get? It requires Aurotech assembling with an aquamarine steel ingot, which requires Nautech. Okay, that's not happening anytime soon. Fair enough. Alright, then I guess what we want to do is just use my Blaze Wand to, like, zip around and be a little bit cooler about stuff. So what am I doing down here, I guess, is my first kind of question, as it were. What's my goal? Mining underwater, check. Ooh. Floating meteors would be the start of AE, and amethyst shards. I have started my search for a crystal capable of harnessing a safe flow power. These crystals will allow me to create some advanced language. Locate a budding amethyst and acquire amethyst shards. Just our thing, simple swappers, cardboard box and mechanism, or, spoiler alert, the one I'll be using, the cut and paste gadget. So we're looking for amethyst, and we're looking for meteors underwater here. And we want to avoid whatever these things are, or whatever other baddies might be down here. The only downside currently is this thing requires lava to recharge, and while I do have a bunch of lava somewhere here, not going to be easy to do underwater. But I guess we'll figure it out. So I guess we're just kind of exploring a little bit under the depths. I'm on board with that. What do we got here? Glow Lichen. I'm thinking that's a bad guy, right? Ow. The bummer is I don't have, like, my... Oh, crushing depth exceeded. Alright, well, there you go. That's cool, though. I like this. I kind of want to, like, waypoint this spot deeper. So now I'll remember, like, you know, how to get back here. How cool is that? Alright. I want to avoid those dudes, because they actually hurt quite a lot. And while my sword does a good job of healing me, I don't have my invulnerability hotkey anymore, which is a little bit of a bummer. And these flippers, you know, ain't terrible. But also ain't amazing either. I feel like the flippers, I was expecting more. Alright, so this underwater ocean is pretty cool. Are there any hints? Might be something over here-ish? Let's head in this direction and see what we find. I'm looking for some hints as to where something interesting might be. Well, now that's cool. Magneted up. What's up? Dyer knows what he's doing with his own mod, at least. This might be a deeper depth as well than I'm capable of swimming at the moment. Like, we're really cutting it close here, because it's 160 and you, like, immediately start crushing. I mean, I ain't gonna make that. I can't get into that cave yet. I like that mechanic. That is very cool. I bet I could probably just wear the scuba helmet and, you know, the rest of my Just Dire Things armor. I bet that would be an option. Okay, there's something over here. I can't tell if that's above or below the water, but I'm going to go check it out, because that looks like a thing. Oh, now that is above water? Or below? That's totally below water, isn't it? It is. That's a cool thing. Should we check this out? What's this place? Alright, because it's not... I'm going to do this. Ah! Okay, so crushing depth still applies, in case anybody was questioning that. The crushing depth upgrade is your legs. So technically, armor and boots I could wear, right? And be fine, which means I can activate my invulnerability. Cool. Ooh, dimensional storage stabilizer. Trying to avoid getting too close to that thing because I'm not quite sure what to expect from it. But is that an amethyst dude up there? That might be an amethyst dude up there. Ooh, conduit facade. Ooh, laser IO. Okay. Let's do this thing. So I'm assuming you spawn dudes that I have to then... Holy cow, whatever you are hurts. Or makes things very not cool. Okay, I don't know what you are, but... From FTB Ocean Mods, a Riftling Observer. And they drop a lot of these abyssal fragments. Oh boy, that's a big guy. I activated my invulnerability. One of those little guys again. Oh boy, I'm blind. blinded. I got this. Got you. Big wins? Big wins! Big wins! Look at all that. Sludge Ball, Inferium Essence, some Abyssal Fragments, Heart of the Sea, Elytra, Everlasting Upgrade. Nice. Green Heart Canister. Okay. I'm on board with a lot of what I just got. Thank you, Portal Gun. So all of that can be put away. I might be having inventory storage issues, by the way. Let's make a iron to gold chest upgrade. Cool. Okay, you and you and you. Is that heart canister? There's a necklace or something, right? Ooh, needs a Heart of the Sea. I'm not sure I want to use my Heart of the Sea for that yet. Can I just equip you right away? No. I think I need the Heart Amulet. How hard is a Heart of the Sea to make? Not something I think I'm ready to... Not something I think I'm ready to spend just yet. What else can I use it for? Let's put it that way. I may want... I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what I don't know. So I'm going to hold off. I'm going to be conservative and, like, not yet it. Okay? And then also, while I'm here, I can repair a couple things. Specifically, I'm going to put you guys away, because you guys aren't stuff I need to keep. Boop, 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 boop. Right? And then I can use lava to repair you. And lava to repair you. And that would be cool. Yes? Just to be safe? I like that. And then we can go back to exploring. Cool. So real quick though, what's up here? Because if what's up there is one of the things I need, I will be happy. Right? Is that amethyst cluster? Looks like it is. Which means I can cut and paste. Right? And I might want to snag sea lanterns. Ooh, nice. Okay. Okay. And then I can go home and I can paste this dude somewhere, you know, smartish. So settings menu, we're just going to clear that so it'll go where we want it. So like I can put that there and he should budding amethyst now, right? How cool is that? All right, so ready to go back down there. I actually, while I was AFK here for a few minutes off camera, was idling for something, and the thing respawned. So like the whatchamacallit reran. So I actually fought again. So I have another Heart of the Sea now, so that's cool. But I want to go check out this structure. So that would be like in this direction. What do we got over here? Is that what I'm coming up on? That might be what I'm coming up on. What do we got? Hello. Skulk. You don't say. That's interesting. What do we got down here? Alright, I see sneak. What? Oh boy, what's going on? What's happening? Why am I mounted? What in the world was that? A tentacled horror? Alright. Well, that's, you know, a thing that just happened. Okay. That's a thing. I have no idea what that's all about. Looks like I have a few seconds of cooldown before I can go do that again. And hopefully I can get in there fast enough. I was not prepared for tentacled horror. Very subnautic-y. Terrifyingly. Alright, where's that? Oh my goodness, that thing's huge. And has 400 health. And grabs you. And doesn't let you move. All very fun experiences for when you're deep underwater. This may be a little bit of waiting for /back cooldowns until I'm lucky enough to hit my corpse. So basically I'm just going to have to keep doing what I'm doing until I'm lucky to... Because I can't swim back down there without making a whole new set of armor, which doesn't sound fun to me. So, I'm going to try one more time on camera, and then... Yeah, I'm just getting pushed around by him. So I can't, like, get back to my corpse. So... danger zone right there. I will be back once I manage to get lucky, because it's just going to be me repeatedly doing what you just saw until I get lucky enough to hit my corpse. So, be right back. Alright, I think I've managed to escape. Whew, that was not easy. Alright, now that I'm smart enough to be keeping my distance, as it were, so that tentacled horror thing is, pretty horrible. I see some skulk. I see some other skulky stuff. I see some stuff that looks like... I assume that's the matter replication ore. But we can make that, so I don't know if we need that, right? I'm guessing it's the deep slate replica ore, which I assume, you know, just gets us this stuff. Which I can make. Alright, so this place is not where I want to be right now. So let's get away from it. Aquatic catalyst from Nautek. I don't know what that is. I don't want to break it, I assume, right? Is there a quest around that? So I got you. Floating meteors. Ancient goo. Several of the underwater structures are covered in some sort of ancient goo. Speaking of goo, maybe I can use it to upgrade my goo. Require sculpt from one of the structures underwater. Note this will require using some type of silk touch. I do have a silk touch pick. I wonder if I can, like, sneakily get in there. Did I get it? I got it. I got 29 of them. That works for me. Yeah, that thing is, you don't want to get near that thing. I guess he's not too bad from a distance, but he definitely throws, like, withery type stuff at you. See? Am I out of food, by the way? I am kind of out of food. I should be able to open my portal gun underwater. Sort of. Yeah. Alright, give me some more cod, please. Did I get the cod? Alright, so you guys can all be put away. That's cool. And I should probably also repair my wand while I'm above ground. Because reasons. Alright, where's my lava? Cool. Alright, we're out. So I don't know what that thing does. I guess we'll find out at some point. What else we got nearby? Ooh, is that like... okay, that's cool. So that could just be like a normal structure underground, or that could be something interesting. That looks like it could be something interesting. Let's head for that. Is that another one of those? I think that's another one of those. Let's head for this thing then. And I passed it. I assume that's on the surface. Is that this thing? Oh, crate. I can't right-click that, right? Nope. Oh, hello. Monster spawner drowned. Ooh. Prismarine sand. I don't know what that does, so I don't want to be too dangerous. Alright, so I'm not seeing... So that structure looks different than that structure on the map. Let's just go back there. This might actually be Skystone. Haha! This is a meteor. Okay, cool. So, as much as I made my mining laser, I'm still gonna vein mine. Now, I can only assume that you guys can see nothing of what I'm doing. Because I can see nothing of what I'm doing. But I got the mysterious cube, which is cool. Hooray! And then you, which is fine to mine. Right? I can't tell. If I have 3 targeted block, flawless budding quartz. Damaged, damaged, flawed, chipped, damaged. But this is flawless. So that's cool. So in fact, what I'm going to do is cut and paste this whole structure and bring it home with me. Alright, so we found a lot of what we were looking for under the ocean here. Cool. We found applied energistics-y things. We found Skystone. And we found flawless stuff, which is cool. Flawless budding Certus quartz. So that's like the good one, right? So let's move you somewhere more isolated. And these guys can all just like grow and die and stuff and whatever. All right, I feel like that's a good wrapping up point for the episode. So we started this chapter-y bit. And we started floating meteors. We just need some actual Certus quartz crystal, which I can get from doing this, and that's quest complete. Hooray! All right, and that gets me another flawless, which I will put away for safety, right? So we've got 3 of them now, which is cool. For now, I'm going to say wrapping up point. So that was my sign off. Hope you guys enjoyed today's episode. We'll come back next time and see what's next for us. For now, take it easy.